Prince Andrew can relinquish his titles, but the allegations against him may not fall away so easily. Virginia Roberts Giuffre says she was forced to have sex with the royal in 2001. She was 17 at the time, introduced to Prince Andrew by Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell. She alleges that she was trafficked to Andrew and forced to have sex with him twice more. He denies all her allegations and says he never met her. Tonight, we raise further questions about the involvement of the UK's largest police force. This document is another piece of evidence that drags the Metropolitan Police right into the Epstein scandal, but not as investigators, rather witnesses and record keepers. And it was written by Prince Andrew's own legal team. It's Prince Andrew's response to written questions from Virginia Roberts Giuffre as part of the discovery process in her 2021 civil claim against him. He's asked about his interactions with Epstein and Maxwell, who holds information about who travelled to Epstein's and Maxwell's properties with him, who tracked his whereabouts when he travelled to the properties, who was present when he visited the properties. The answer? The Metropolitan Police. And he's asked again who holds documents about who travelled to Epstein's and Maxwell's properties with him, who tracked his whereabouts when he travelled to the properties, who was present when he visited the properties. Again, he answers, the Metropolitan Police. There are questions too about the Met Police's role when a court server acting for Virginia Roberts Giuffre tried to serve papers on Prince Andrew at his Royal Lodge home. In a sworn affidavit, the court server alleged that MPS officers had been told not to accept any court papers and said anything left would not be forwarded to Prince Andrew. His view was that it appeared officers had been primed, though the following day the papers were accepted. We put this to the Met, who told us tonight they're widening their examination of the actions of the officers around the Prince. Virginia Roberts Giuffre died by suicide in April, but this week she had her say through her posthumously published book. And speaking to this programme on Monday, her family raised questions about why there's never been a police investigation.
By continuously being gaslit by the UK government, the UK Metropolitan Police, it was just a kick in the stomach to her that every single time you feel like you would get to that point of justice or I'm doing the right thing, somebody from the side would come in and essentially dismiss her or dismiss her claims.
In January 2015, Virginia Roberts Giuffre's claims are picked up in the UK and sent to the Met. Later that year, she's interviewed by police. But the Met decides not to investigate, saying it's not the appropriate authority. After Epstein's death in 2019, the Met announces a review and upholds the decision not to investigate. Finally, after Giuffre's civil claim against Andrew, the Met reviews once more, but again decides not to investigate.
There is a police watchdog here. Do you think they must step in and say to the Met, we're going to look at those decisions you took in the light of what is coming forward now?
Absolutely. Every branch of government needs to take this seriously.
We put the family's thoughts to the police watchdog, the IOPC. It told us it's had no involvement with this issue, and the Met has not referred itself, adding that the family's television interview alone does not amount to a formal complaint.
If the IOPC won't do it, if the Metropolitan Police won't refer themselves to the IOPC, then it falls to Parliament, potentially the Home Secretary, to require it to happen. All we want is reassurance that the police did not know anything more than we did about what was alleged to have happened on these occasions. And the lack of reassurance, Rhea, is leading people to question whether or not the police have operated in a different way because it was Prince Andrew.
In a statement, the Met told us that during their initial examination of the case, the Crown Prosecution Service made clear that any investigation would be largely focused on activities outside the UK, and so concluded that other organisations would be better placed to investigate. Prince Andrew says the allegations against him distract him from the work of the royal family. And his biggest reckoning so far has been with them and the public, but not the law.